Here they come with Millwall 3 games from glory, potentially, and a spot in the Premier League for the first time ever. Last in the top flight of English football, Millwall in the 1989-1990 season. Alex Neil has put them in a magnificent position for this stage of the season. For Stoke City, it's just 1 win in their last 14 league matches against Millwall, and that was over 4 years ago. Neghli. And turning away from Seko and teeing up Denora, who finds Kramer. Tristan Kramer nearly all the way through. And cleared upfield by Baker to Manhoff, and the counter-attack is on here for Stoke. Bozanic to the left-hand side. Lovely ball to find him. Robert Bozanic. Good effort from that position. And maybe there was the slight touch either off defender or goalkeeper. Referee has said corner.
Really good, quick break from Stoke on the counter. And as soon as it's played in here, I thought he was going to get it on his left side. But look at the way that they close him down so quickly. Both Taylor and Cooper denying him the opportunity to get a really clear shot at goal.
It hasn't really worked out for Robert Bozanic so far at Stoke City, albeit he has missed just about half the season through injury. Here is Azeez. There's a real energy to Millwall's attacking play so far tonight, and Josh Coburn goes very close to putting them in front. Lovely pass into his path, and he wasn't far away.
Well, how often does he do that, Tristan Kramer? And Josh Coburn knows that's the type of chance that he likes to thrive on. Not quite finding the target.
Taylor. And Kramer to Seko. A good turn into play by Azeez. And he picks out Sturge. Again, Coburn calling for it early. And it'll come to Neghli. What composure. What a finish. On a night where Millwall need plenty of confidence. They have the early goal. And look at what it means in the race for promotion.
But look at Azeez here, playing in a more central role. Gets it out to the left-hand side for Sturge. And that cross into the box almost found Coburn. But when it falls to Neghli, look at the way he finishes. Calm, composed, knows exactly what he's doing, controls the shot, gets it high into the net. It's a really good goal. Don't know about the dancing though.
By the end of the evening, we'll have a couple of games in hand, but Alex Neil's team doing what they can.
And these Millwall fans are certainly enjoying it, the way it started for their team.
Mark Robin's side with work to do. And they could go further behind here. Neghli with Ballo in the middle. Camiel Neghli. Oh, and he should have turned provided for Coburn. What a chance that is to make it 2. A glorious opportunity.
He picks him out. There's that run to the front post. I think it's perfect for Coburn. And he's got to read the bounce. Just get it on target. There's a lot of pace in that ball. Just guide it towards the target. My goodness, what a big chance that is. Should be 2-0.
The manager much heralded for his achievements at Coventry City and certainly laid the foundations for their successes this season.
Pretty toothless up front so far tonight.
A poor ball by Kramer. Totally unnecessary. Set up here for Lewis Baker. And he does test Anthony Patterson. He can hit them from range, Baker. Certainly not shy of shooting, especially from set pieces.
Well, he's offered up the 2 hands of apology there. Tristan Kramer set himself well, made sure he hit the target, and he's worked the goalkeeper here. It's not a spillage for a teammate, and that was a decent attempt.
Here goes Thomas. A rare opportunity to run on the Millwall back line. Certainly carried it a long way. Well defended by Delora, but at the expense of a corner.
Brilliant from Thomas. I mean, he's travelled 70, 80 yards there. And he's won his team a corner. He's got everyone up at the other end of the pitch. And this is a chance for them to start the second half in a much more positive manner.
Hoisted in by Baker again, away by Coburn. Well hit by Seko! Off the post! And so close to an equalizer.
Well, I like the way he controlled that shot. I mean, that's a difficult skill. And how often do you see these very high, very wide, a lot of power? He has controlled that so well. And really unlucky to see it come off the outside of the post. Great effort.
Baker, tussle with Coburn. 1 back by Mazi Saka. Bala. Femi Azeez going for goal! And it's gone in! Well, would you believe it? It took the early effort, it squirmed through the goalkeeper, and Millwall get a bit of luck that really boosts their promotion hopes.
I don't quite know what's happened to Gavin Bazunu in the goal. I mean, it's a strike from Azeez. You can see the smile on his face. He's giving you the idea that it just moved in the air and obviously fooled the goalkeeper. There's a bit of power in the shot. You just expect it to be kept out, especially from that angle.
Seko. The odds dead against Stoke City at the moment. Here goes Manhoff, and across came a combination of Sturge and Cooper. Meanwhile, Stoke making at least a double change. Off goes Lamine Manhoff, and in comes Sam Gallagher, certainly. And Lamine Cissé is going to come on here as well for Stoke City. The young Frenchman who scored the first league goals of his career during the second half of this season will replace Lewis Baker.
Not often you take your captain off, but what a chance for Cissé to come on and make his mark. Same with Sam Gallagher. See if he can give Stoke a bit of a spark here.
And maybe from this, in by Thomas and towards Bosanic. Thomas again, Gallagher on the edge of the 6-yard line, and it's Zonzi with a brilliant flick, away by Kramer. And that's Cissé! Oh, and it's somehow smuggled in! Well, would you believe it? His first touch after coming off the bench. And Lamine Cissé has given Stoke an unlikely foothold.
Great ball into the box. It looks as though there's no takers with the Nzonzi flick. Yeah, there looks to be a touch there. I think it comes off Callum Taylor. Cissé just wants to get it back into the danger area. That's not a shot at goal. But Taylor, there's so many bodies in front of him. Taylor's the one who helps take it past Patterson and into the net.
Kramer. Again, Azeez looks for the back post, and this time Bazunu is there.
Yeah, he takes it comfortably there, Bazunu. Certainly at fault with that second goal from Millwall. Should have kept it out. But that was a routine take for him there.
And just the 2 clean sheets since joining the club. Here is Coburn. Can he wrap it up? He might have done. The calm and presence of a striker in top form. Millwall, a club in top form. They hope a place in the Premier League is theirs. Surely another 3 points tonight.
It's a great finish, but it's an absolute gift. It's a horrible mistake from Motic Bayo. Coburn sizes it up, takes one touch, and despite the lunging tackle, he manages to finish it. Gets it away from Bazunu, who dives to his left, and he goes through the middle.
And that really solidifies what you feel should be a Millwall victory tonight. And Taylor's got to be careful here. Thomas could be in. Thomas has got Cissé to the left. Thomas!
He's dragged it wide. I think he's got the corner. Taylor gets himself into a bit of trouble. And I think Kramer's there as well. He's trying to get it past them both. Trying to get it past the keeper, Patterson. And he pulls it ever so slightly.
Thomas. And goes Bocat. What a turn that is! Good save by Patterson. Eric Bocat looked rather error-prone in the first half. Anything but there.
Oh, I love his skill. Just the sheer imagination. How do I get out of this tight situation? Okay, maybe a break of the ball as well, but he did attempt to show a beautiful bit of skill, and he got the break of the ball to get a shot away on target.